Hey guys, and today we have another Denon M44 for a service. This guy is still fine. We will do the same service procedures with the previous one. It has a little bit more of fade, so see it's been painted already. Here I'm not sure if it was painted or not, but it's scratched. Side panels has some minor dents. All in all, it's not in the same good shape as the other one. Still works, fluorescent rewinds, pretty quiet. Let me see heads. Yeah, heads show somewhere. You may see yourself. Original pinch rollers with brass inserts. Alright, let me see what I can do for this guy. Season. Okay, that's the original test. I've installed the frequency sweep tape, and I may see that it drops by 10 decibel approximately when it goes to the highs. And here is the needles if you're interested. So when it goes down, it technically has a better response. But what is interesting is has significant bump around 1 kilohertz, maybe 1 to 2 kilohertz, and then it lowers. So, and it shows normal tape. We have Dolby Stereo, that's the reason. Okay, let's try again. Here we go. We have a better signal now. That still drops. Let me see. Let me tune up the phase. So you see phase is significantly off. That's maybe a root cause. Removing the door carefully. Let me see what is screwdriver required. I don't remember. So a flat one on the right side, because we have a guide on the left side. Alright. Let me get one. Okay. Now let me try to adjust. Need some light. I don't see it. Okay, let me put you on tripod because I really need some space in two hands to do it. That's interesting. It has like nuts, not screws. Really? Let me show you. I thought it's screws, that's why it doesn't work. But in this model, for some reason, see, everything is nuts. Wow. Why? That would be interesting. Let me see how I may adjust it. See you soon. I used the pretty teeny pliers to adjust it. Now it's in phase, as you may see. And I can highlight the levels, and we have full output level. And as you may see, it keeps pretty well. 9, 10 kilohertz still keeps. 11, 12. Pretty minor. 13, pretty -1 decibel on 15 kilohertz. Pretty cool. So head is in good shape, so we would be able to make it running well. So little nice guy. Okay, let me do service replace other and tune it up. See you soon. Hey guys, and here I disassembled it to replace the idler tire. And as with the previous one, I told that the idler tire received was a little bit smaller. So here is a comparison, and like a manufacturer requested me to measure the original. So here we go. So original inside 11 millimeters. Okay, outside 16.8. Okay, and the thickness is 2.5, 245, 244. Okay, the one I received has a proper thickness, as I remember, it's 2.5. Okay, oops, it's run away too easy. Again, like 237, 241, so I believe the thickness is correct. Interior diameter is 9.5. That's a little bit different. And exterior 15.8. So 1 millimeter on exterior is different, and 1 millimeter in interior. Okay. So now we know. Last time I installed it with no problem. It sits pretty well. It works really well. This deck already has been serviced, so when I was disassembling, it has like non-original zip ties. So it's pretty hard to say if the one which is installed is the proper size. Oh, we can measure here. Just a second. You can measure where it should be sitting. Okay. Turn it on. Yeah, it's 11 millimeter, so it should be 11. So, dear manufacturer, you have to adjust your tires. The one you're selling not exactly the same size. Okay, let me put it on. It still sits. You see, it sits pretty well. No problem at all. I would say it rotates a little bit tough, but it's to make it going left and right when the force is applied, so it still should be fine. Alright, let me put it in. Oh, here we go. Now we have it. It works. Installing the spring back. I have it working. You may watch the full video where I replacing everything I did for the previous DR44. This one is pretty the same, so I don't expect you, or don't expect me to fully repeat all the procedure. It's quite easy to disassemble and assemble. So now we'll install back FG coil. So this deck is very well serviceable, and it has direct drive motor, so it should be easy to work on. And the belt I removed, it's already done. See, it's dried up, it's not stretchy, it's become a big size always, so I will just crush it. Install motor back. And it has 2 screws to fix it. That was one. And the second, and both capstans are very dry. So while I'm just lubricating these brass bearings, I have recently seen like one of the guy do a full procedure like on the factory. So he removes brass bearing stands from the base, and he puts them into the oil for a couple days, so they would suck the oil in. I believe it's a little bit too exhaustive because they already did it on the factory, and it's supposed to live like long life from the factory, and we just like adding oil on the missing bearings, like on the surface of the bearings. So okay, now let me see, everything is dried up. Okay. Now I need to get a belt. This is Sankey tape transport, so I'm installing 116mm half length. Okay. Oops. Now let me add lubricant to the back shell. And we can assemble everything back. Like that. Here we have a Phillips screw. And we will solder this capacitor and install the transferred back. Okay. Now we can fix the wires. Done. Now clean up on the front side from the lubricant. I see that pinch rollers is still in very good shape, as they are very good with brass inserts, and I would just clean them. I would not replace them for this deck, because I watched the face. They work really well. Okay. Now, oh, I forget to install oil washers. And clean the oil from the shafts. Okay. Now clean the heads. Other side without oil. Yeah, head show somewhere, but still works pretty fine, so no complaints with this part. And I will clean pinch rollers when I will install and make capstans rolling. It would be much easier. Okay, done. See you soon. Here guys, I'm doing tests. I tuned it up azimuth, and now I'm able to check the Wow Flutter. So we're playing Wow Flutter tape. I didn't touch tune up, so it keeps 3001 Hz. It's perfect. And Wow Flutter dance between 0.03 to 0.04. Sometimes it goes lower, and I don't see any large spikes except like 50 Hz, so it's electronics work on this frequency. So pretty good results, very good tape transfer. 0.03 it touches it. Good, good. Now let me check levels. Let me see how it will perform. I didn't tune any levels yet, so it would be interesting to see how it will go with the Dolby level. Will it show Dolby or different audio? After all these years, these decks not always do it. Yeah, one channel is a little bit off. Let me see. I need to set levels first for 100 Hz. We need to set it to 0. Zero decibel here. And let me adjust here input sensitivity. I need to run output to the maximum. Now I see I need to adjust a little bit left right to make them even. Oops. Now almost almost there. Here we go. Zeros. We have 0 on one channel, it's fine. Now we will play and switch to the tape, and it shows Dolby level here. So source, tape. Technically it should be 1 decibel lower. So let me adjust it. Where's my screwdriver? Here we go. Okay, it will be the same. So playback levels here, record levels here, bias here, like left, right, and additionally metal and chrome. Metal and normal, I believe, so if I remember properly. And here is indicator levels. So let me tune it up and I see you there. Hey guys, I just completed tuning. So the bias was spot on. I didn't touch bias at all. Adjusted a little bit level and record levels. There was 1-2 decibel difference. Now we're recording on TDK MA, and that's what surprised me. After automatic tuning, so this is the tape. So see source, and here's the tape. It has a little bit difference, and it has much bigger difference between left and right bias before tuning. Now see -10, -6. So this deck does pretty well, the same as the Nakamichi. I want like 0 decibel. Take a look. So as the source, only like very high frequencies difference, like 2-3 decibel. That's it. Source and tape a little bit different. We can I've been receiving requests, can we zoom in? Okay, here I'm zooming. You see 1 square is 1 decibel. So you see like 1, 2, 3 squares, 3 decibel on 0 decibel. On -6 we have 2 squares drop on highs. -10 again we have a little bit bump and then drop. -20, I believe you need to zoom back here. Again, like very good response, like around 1-2 decibel on overall, and left-right channel, like maximum deviation is on bias 1 decibel. Very good results. Alright, and I just tested all tape types and it performs really well. Let me see, Dolby B, and it keeps, and Dolby C. It keeps the same, no Dolby. So that's good. No changes, it's a good sign. Okay, that would be it. We have a good Wow Flutter, we have perfect results, perfect playback. So if you like, we can take another look onto the frequency sweep. Where's my tape? I will switch to the spectrum analyzer, but it does really good job. Here we go. Goes on the minus 45 decibel level now. See, 400 gears and goes up, and it keeps the same levels. So it's 4, 5 kilohertz, 8 kilohertz, 10. So levels are the same, they're not changing. 12, 14, and 15. You see they're the same. Good. Very nice deck. Very well. Like behaves. Good results. I'm enjoying. It's always a pleasure to serve this deck, not to disassemble tortured guys. So now I will install zip ties and close the lid, and that would be it. I will do tests. I'm not sure yet if I will post any sound video. We already have sound video with the similar deck with similar parameters. Anyway, thanks for your attention, thanks for visiting my channel, and bye bye.